to us. She's going to minister to us at
Oh,
this point in
Jesus.
time. Amen. Welcome, Prophetess Kanji Turner.
Thank you, Pastor and Pastor. My text today is coming from Genesis 18:1 and 2. The entire text will be Genesis 18 and 19. The Lord appeared to Abraham near the great trees of Mamre. And in Hebrew, that is Alon Mamre, while he was sitting at the entrance to his tent in the heat of the day. Abraham looked up and saw three men standing nearby. When he saw them, he hurried from the entrance of his tent to meet them and bowed low to the ground. My text today is angels, Abraham, and us. And I'm going to give some examples of how God allowed angels to be used in Abraham and his family's life so that we can consider how angels are still relevant and useful in many ways in our lives now. Angels have been around at least since creation. We know that because Job, the book of Job 38, God reminds Job that the angels were there at creation and shouted for joy at the creation. And First Peter reminds us that angels are subject to Christ. So here in Genesis, God has just given Abraham a covenant, and he's promised Abraham that he and Sarah would have a blessed seed. Now God comes in person to visit Abraham, and he brings two other men whom we learn in chapter 19 are indeed angels. And the first century historian Josephus refers to those angels as beautiful, extraordinarily beautiful in countenance. So in Genesis, the Lord is visiting. He is there to give blessing to Abraham by his angel, and he's also there to curse Sodom. And when the Lord visited earth in the Old Testament, it happened a few times, and I learned yesterday that those are called theophanies. That is when the Lord came to visit the earth for a short time. For instance, he spoke to Moses at the burning bush. He was with the Ark of the Covenant. He came and was in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And here, the Lord is visiting. Did I hold that up right? The Lord is visiting to give blessing to Abraham and cursing to Sodom, all at the same time. And he uses his angels to do that. So angels have several purposes, and those are exhibited through this study of Abraham and his family. The first, as I said, is to bring blessing. Abraham just received blessing from God, and now he's receiving it in person. An angel is there to declare that he and Sarah will have a blessed and a promised child. The angel Gabriel reminded us that angels they are in the presence of God, and they do come to speak to select people and to bring glad tidings. And that is what we have here in Abraham and his family in Genesis 18. The angels are bringing glad tidings. Angels bring glad tidings. They declare. The angels also remained with Abraham and the Lord. They ate and they hung out. Angels abide. They also did the same thing with Lot. When Lot saw them, he insisted that they come and abide with them. And they did. They also ate. So they have a certain humanness about them. The two angels departed from Abraham's tent and they set out for Sodom. They were sent there to destroy to destroy Sodom because of the terrible sins. And as you all are probably aware, the townspeople even tried to gang rape those angels. So God allows angels to destroy. When Lot attempted to block the townspeople, the townsmen, from raping those angels, the angels pulled Lot into safety because he was facing harm himself. So angels protect us, and they can even physically do it. The angels afflicted those townsmen. They struck them blind. Angels are empowered to cause affliction to evildoers. It has to be for a reason. So the angels protect. Angels warn. They warned Lot, for Abraham's sake, you need to gather your family and you need to leave. Angels warn. The angels guided Lot and his family out of town. It's of note that Lot became hesitant and he was not leaving as quickly as he could. So the angels took him by the hand and they kind of nudged them out. They showed mercy. God is merciful, and so his angels were merciful. And we know his wife continued to turn around, and so she was turned into a pillar of salt. But yet and still the angels guided and instructed. When they reached the edge of town, the angels said to Lot, "Run for your life. Hurry. Go. Run." So angels instructed him. They warn, they guide. And in the millennium, in 2021, God is still protecting us. He's still guiding us. And he's still using his angels for his purposes in the earth, above the earth, in the heavenlies, and certainly here for us, his people. So if there are any, and I also ask God if there are any angels who are unemployed for people who do not appreciate them. I ask God to send them to me also. So
Love it.
angels declare good news. They protect. They can abide with us in their humanness and even have a bite to eat. They are empowered by God to destroy. They warn. They guide to safety. And they are dispatched by God to those assignments. And to this very day, they still do it. Believe the angels. If an angel ever declares something to you, believe that angel, because they speak on God's behalf. Don't doubt God. It's all God. So I encourage you in your lives to pray, to ask God, to thank God for who he is. He's sovereign, God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And to ask God to send the angels to protect, to guide, even abide, to protect you, war on our behalves. I thank you for your time. I encourage you to stay in the race, know your worth, and know that God is the truth. God bless everybody.